Welcome to Tumala online classes. See students, see the question number 26. So what is the question number 26 is? Insert two numbers between 3 and 81 so that the resulting sequence is GP. So they are asking, you have to insert the two numbers. So the resulting sequence is in GP. So what I will take that one? Let G1, comma G2 are two numbers such that three comma G1 comma G2 comma 81 are in GB. So I am taking the two numbers. What is the numbers? 3, G1, G2 and 81 are in GP. Like that we are taking the two numbers. So and also here I am taking that let A be the first term, and R be the common ratio of geometric progression. Then what happens? So here A is equal to A be the first term. What is the first term in that one? A is equal to 3. Here clearly 81 is the fourth term in the GP. Yes, 81 is the fourth term. That meaning is A4 is equal to 81. What is the A4? An value is An is equal to A into R power n minus 1. So you can take it as A R cube. So that is equal to 81. So A value, what is the A value? Is 3 into R cube. So that is equal to 81. So that implies R cube, you can cancel this value here 27 times. So that is equal to 27. And R cube is equal to 3 cube. So that implies R is equal to 3. So after getting the R, what is that? You have to calculate that G1 and G2. So what is the G1 and G2 are here? Therefore G1 is equal to, what is the G1? See here, G1 is the second term. AR square. So G1 is the second term. So G1 is nothing but AR. So what is A? A is nothing but 3. And R, what is the R value? R value is also 3. It will become the 9 only. Next, what is the G2? G2 is equal to AR square. So that is 3 into 3 square. So that is equal to 3 into 9. That is nothing but 27. Therefore the required numbers are 9, 27. Understand students? So these two numbers, if you insert between 3 and 81, so automatically the resulting sequence will become in GP. So these are the two numbers. So see the question once again. G1, G2 be two numbers such that the resulting sequence is in GP. So automatically I am taking that A is the first term. So A is equal to 3 and R be the common ratio of GP. Then 81 is the fourth term of the geometric progression. So what is the fourth term? A R cube. A into R power n minus 1. So that is equal to 81. So A value is 3. We can replace the value here. So that is R cube, that is equal to 81. You can cancel the value, it will become the 20 square. So R cube is equal to 27. Then R value will become R cube will become the 3 cube. Then R value will become the 3 1. So if R is a 3, then G1, what is the G1 is? G1 is equal to AR. A value is 3 and R value is 3. Automatically it will become the 9. So G2, what is the G2? AR square. A value is 3 and R square value is 3 square. So it will become 27. So what is the numbers are required here? 9 and 27 are the required numbers. All of these students. So see the question number 27. What is the question number? 27 answer. Find the value of n so that a power n plus 1 plus b power n plus 1 by a power n plus b power n may be the geometric mean between a and b. So for what value of n? It is the geometric mean. So what is the geometric mean? Already know that what is the geometric mean of a and b is root of ab. So for what value of the n, it will become the geometric mean. So in the same question we are did in the arithmetic progression also. Okay. So for what value of n, this value will become the arithmetic mean. So here the same question, for what value of n, this is the geometric mean of a and b. So how can you prove this one? See the question here. We know that the geometric mean of a and b, what is that? It is square root of ab. Square root of ab. Already this is the condition, but they are given that this is the geometric mean. Then what happens? What I will take that from the given condition. From the given condition, what we can take it as a power n plus 1 plus b power n plus 1 by a power n plus b power n is equal to square root of ab. Understand students? Already the geometric mean of ab is square root of ab, but what they are given, this is the geometric mean. So you can equate them and you can calculate the n value. So that implies what happens. So here I will take the terms a power n plus 1, b power n plus 1 is equal to square root of ab into a power n plus b power n. So here I am taking that squaring on both the sides, what happens? So that implies a power n plus 1 plus b power n plus 1 whole square is equal to square root of ab into a power n plus b power n whole square. So a plus b whole square formula is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2a into b. A square plus b square plus 2ab. So that is equal to, the square and the root will be cancelled, it will become the ab into, see this is also a plus b whole square, you can expand that, a power n whole square plus b power n whole square plus 2 into a power n into b power n. So a plus b whole square I have expanded, square root of ab, the square will be cancelled and the root square root will be cancelled, a power n plus b power n whole square, a square plus b square plus 2a. Just simplify this value here, a power, multiply that, 2 power n plus 2 plus b power 2n plus 2 plus 2 into a power n plus 1 into b power n plus 1. So that is equal to, here multiply carefully. So what happens? So multiply these two. So what happens? A power 2n into a power 2n into a, it will become a power 2n plus 1 into b. So ab into a power 2n, ab into a power 2n, a power 2n plus 1 into b. Next, multiply these two. B power 2n into b, it will become b power 2n plus 1 into a. So that meaning is a into b power 2n plus 1 plus, multiply this one, the third term you can multiply that. So a into a power n, it will become a power n plus 1. B into b power n, it will become b power n plus 1. So this is 2 into a power n plus 1 into b power n plus 1. So what is the terms will be cancelled here? 2 into a power n plus 1 into b power n plus 1, 2a into b a power 2 into a power n plus 1 into b power n plus 1 will be cancelled. So what is the remaining value you will get here? A power 2n plus 2 plus b power 2n plus 2, so that is equal to a power 2n plus 1 into b plus a into b power 2n plus 1. So what I will do that one here. So that implies what I will do that one. I will take this term to the LHS side and take this term to the RHS side. I will take this value to the LHS side and take this value to the RHS side. What happens? So see that one, that implies a power 2n plus 2 minus a power 2n plus 1 into b, so that is equal to a into b power 2n plus 1 minus b power 2n plus 2. So from here what I will take the common from these two terms, a power 2n plus 1. So what is the meaning of a power 2n plus 2? A power 2n plus 2 meaning is a power 2n plus 1 into a. So if you can take a power 2n plus 1 common, it will become the a. Minus, you have taken the a power 2n plus 1 common, the remaining value is b. Are understand students? Anyone have a doubt? Randomly set one side. Okay. A power 2n plus 2, you can write as a power 2n plus 1 into a. So that is, in the RHS side also same, I will take that b power 2n plus 1 common. So what is the remaining is a minus b. So in the both the sides you can take it out, a minus b out, you can take the value 2n plus 1 is equal to b power 2n plus 1. So you can written as a power 2n plus 1 by b power 2n plus 1, that is equal to 1. So this value you can written as a by b whole power 2n plus 1 is equal to 1. You can written as a by b whole power 0. So in the RHS side is in the form of a by b, and the RHS side is also you have to take in the form of a by b. So for the power you have to take as a 0. Why? Because a by b power 0 it will become the 1 only. So the base are equal, you can equate the powers. So what happens here? 2n plus 1 is equal to 0, that implies 2n is equal to minus 1, that implies n is equal to minus 1 by 2. So if n is equal to minus 1 by 2, therefore if n is equal to minus 1 by 2, then what we can declare that a power n plus 1 plus b power n plus 1 by a power n plus b power n is the geometric mean between a and b. So see the question once again, students. So they are asking for what value of n, a power n plus b power n plus 1 by a power n plus b power n is the geometric mean of the a and b. So what I am taking here, already we know that the geometric mean of a and b is root ab. So from the given condition, that is from the problem, so they are already giving this is the geometric mean, that is equal to square root of ab. So take that a power n plus b power n to that side and take the squaring on both the sides and take the square. It is a plus b whole square formula, a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is equal to square root of ab whole square meaning is you can cancel the square and the root you will get ab. A power n plus b power n whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab once again. So here a power 2n plus 1 whole square is nothing but just a power 2n plus 2, b power n plus 1 whole square is nothing but b power 2n plus 2. So multiply the terms carefully here. A power 2n into ab a power 2n into ab, that is a power 2n plus 1 into b. So multiply this and multiply also that terms. So after the multiplication you can cancel these two terms and take this value to the LHS side and take this value to the RHS side. So after taking this, so from these two terms you can take a power 2n plus 1 is a common. So it will become a minus b. So that is equal to b power 2n plus 1 into a minus b. So we can take that a minus b out. We can cancel that. A power 2n plus 1 is equal to b power 2n plus 1. So a power 2n plus 1 by b power 2n plus 1 is a 1. You can take it as a by b whole power 2n plus 1 is equal to 1. You can written as a by b whole power 0. LHS side is we have in the form of a by b. So in the RHS is also we have to take in the form of a by b and the value is 1. So compulsory the power is 0 only. So a by b whole power 0. So automatically base are equal. You can equal the powers. 2n plus 1 is equal to 0 and is equal to minus 1. Therefore, if n is equal to minus 1 by 2, then a power n plus b power n plus 1 by a power n plus b power n is the geometric mean between a and b. See students, once again the question and practice that. See students, see the question number 28. The sum of two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. So show that the numbers are in the ratio 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. So how to prove this one? So here what I am taking that, let a comma b are let a comma b be two numbers such that a plus b is equal to 6 into root ab. So what is that? I have taken a comma b. How I have taken these two numbers? Sum of two numbers is equal to 6 times the geometric mean. Sum of two numbers is equal to 6 times the geometric mean is nothing but a comma b. Geometric mean is square root of ab. So sum of two numbers is the 6 times the geometric mean. So in that manner I have taken the two numbers. What is the condition they are given in the question? Now we have to show that a by b, the two numbers ratio a by b is equal to, you have to show this condition. Okay. So how to prove this one? See that. So a plus b is equal to 6 into root of ab. I will take this is the equation number 1. So we know that one formula. What is that? We know that a minus b whole square, you can written as a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So here already a plus b value they are already given that. So from this condition what we can take it as a plus b whole square, you can take it as a plus b value is nothing but 6 into square root of ab whole square minus 4ab. So what we can take a minus b whole square, you can written as 36ab minus 4ab. So that implies a minus b whole square, you can take it as 32ab. So if you can remove the square on this side, automatically a minus b you can written as square root of 32ab. So that implies a minus b you can written as root 32, you can written as 4 root 2 into square root of ab. So you can take, this is the equation number 2. So already equation 1 is a plus b. In the question they are already given that 6 into square root of ab. Here we are finding out that a minus b, that value is nothing but the 4 root 2 into square root of ab. From 1 and 2, I will do that one here. So see that one, from equation 1 plus equation 2, what we will take that? So that is nothing but a plus b, so that is equal to 6 root ab, and the equation 2 is nothing but a minus b, that is equal to 4 root 2 into square root of ab. So just I will add these two equations, what we will cancel that, b will be cancelled, it will become 2a is equal to, that is the 6 into root of ab plus 4 into 4 root 2 into square root of ab. So that implies 2a, if you can take the 2 into square root of ab common here, it will become 3 plus 2 root 2. So here in both the cases, if you can cancel the a value, you will get that a is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 into square root of ab. So this is the a value is here. After getting this a value, we will substitute this a value in equation 1 or equation 2, you will get the b value. I will substitute this equation 1 here. What is that one is? So a value is here. A is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 into square root of AB. So I will substitute this one. Substitute in equation 1. What is the equation 1 is? But equation 1 is A plus B is equal to 6 into square root of AB. So I need the B value. B can be written as 6 into square root of AB. So that is equal to minus, take this a to that side, will become minus a. So here b is equal to 6 into square root of ab minus, what is the a value? A value is nothing but 3 plus 2 root 2 into square root of ab. A value is nothing but 3 plus 2 root 2 into square root of ab. So from the both the ones, we can take the square root of ab out. What we will get that b is equal to 6 minus 3 minus 2 root 2. I am taking the common here, the square root of ab from the both. 6 minus 3 minus 2 root 2. So what happens here? B is equal to, b value is nothing but 3 minus 2 root 2 into square root of ab. So this is the b value. After getting the b value, I need therefore, what is the question? A by b is equal to, they are asking the ratio of these two numbers. So the first number is nothing but 3 plus 2 root 2 into square root of ab by, what is the b value is 3 minus 2 root 2 into square root of ab. So that implies what we will get that a by b is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 by 3 minus 2 root 2. So therefore the ratio of the two numbers, is 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. See that question once again, students. So what they are given that the sum of two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. The sum of two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. Show that the numbers are in the ratio. What is the ratio? Is that 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. The ratio are in the 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. That is, you have to show that. So for that one, what I am taking that, let a comma b be two numbers such that a plus b is equal to 6 into square root of ab. What is this? This is the condition they are given in the problem. The sum of two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. A plus b is equal to 6 into square root of ab. So take that is the equation number 1. Already we know the one formula. What is that? A minus b whole square. A minus b whole square you can written as a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So that implies a minus b whole square you can take it as a plus b value is nothing but the 6 into square root of ab minus 4ab. So here 36ab minus 4ab. So you can get the 32ab. So if you can remove the square on this side, you will get the square root on the other side. Automatically root 32 we can be written as 4 root 2 into square root of ab. Root 32 root ab. Root 32 can be written as 4 root 2 into root ab. So that is the equation number 2. Equation 1 already know that, and already know the equation 2 also. Just take that 1 plus 2. Take the equation 1 plus equation 2. What happens? Just take the sum and minus b plus b will be cancelled. A plus a will become the 2a. And 6 root ab plus 4 root ab. Just take the root ab out. So you can written as, and also I am taking the 2 also common. So what it will become? 2 root AB and taken the common, it will become 3 and it will become the 2 root 2. So in the both the sides, if you cancel the 2, so A value will become 3 plus 2 root 2 into square root of AB. So this is the A value, substitute in the equation 1. What is the equation 1? A plus B is equal to 6 into square root of AB. So already I need the B value, already know the A, just take the A to that side and substitute the A value here. So 6 into root of AB minus 3 plus 2 root 2 into square root of AB. So what we can take the common from the both, you can take the square root of AB common. So what happens? If you can take the square root of AB out, so it will become B is equal to 6 minus 3 minus 2 root 2. So 6 minus 3 is a 3 minus 2 root 2 into square root of AB. That is the value of B. So after getting the A value and the B value, what is the condition? They are asking the ratio of the two numbers. That is nothing but 3 plus 2 root 2 into square root of AB by 3 minus 2 root 2 into square root of AB. So what we can cancel? Root AB and the square root of AB, you can cancel the two terms, then automatically A by B will become 3 plus 2 root 2 by 3 minus 2 root 2. Therefore, we can conclude that the ratio of the two numbers is 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. Are understood, students? See that question once again and write down the notes and verify that once again, and you can observe that we can identify what is the conditions we are involved in that problem is. Okay. So see that question once again. So similarly, see the question number 29. So what is the question number 29? See the question. If A and G see the question number 29. If A and G be arithmetic mean and geometric mean respectively between two positive numbers, prove that the numbers are A plus square root of A plus Z and square root of A plus Z into A minus Z. So this is the condition they are asking there. So what I am taking that? So similar question is this. So what I will take that one first. Let A comma B be two positive numbers. Two positive numbers. So A, what is the A? A is the arithmetic mean. A is equal to arithmetic mean between A and B. So that implies A plus B by 2. A is equal to arithmetic mean between A and B. Then automatically what is the arithmetic mean of AB? A plus B by 2. So that implies what happens? So that is equal to A plus B. It will become 2A. So take this is the equation number 1. That is the equation number 1. Similarly, I will take the G. What is the G? G is equal to geometric mean. G is the geometric mean between A and B. So A and B. So that is equal to square root of AB. So G being the geometric mean between A and B. That is the square root of AB. So what happens here? G is equal to square root of AB. So that implies G square, it will become AB. So take this is the equation number 2. I am taking the square root on both sides. G square root of AB, then automatically G square will become AB. So already we are proved in the previous question. What is the condition we are applying? We know that a plus a minus b whole square, you can take it as a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square can be written as a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So that implies a minus b whole square, you can take it as a plus b value already know that. What is that? 2a whole square minus 4 into ab value is nothing but a g square. So that implies a minus b is equal to square root of 4a square minus 4g square. So that implies a minus b is equal to, you can take the 2 common, that is the 4 common from the both, and with the 4 outside it will become 2 into square root of a square minus g square. Otherwise you can written like this. One more step, I will written that. That is the square root of 4 into a square minus g square. So that implies a minus b can be written as, take the 4 out, it will become 2 into square root of a square minus g square. It can be written as a plus g into a minus g. So take this is the a minus b value. So this is the, I am taking that, this is the equation number 3. So see that one. So a plus b already know that, a minus b also you know that. So what I will do that one, 1 plus 3 here, what we will get that? That is, I am going to take 1 plus 3. So what is the equation 1? That is nothing but a plus b is equal to 2a. What is the equation 3? A minus b is equal to 2 into square root of a plus g into a minus g. So I am adding the both, you will get that plus b and minus b will be cancelled in the LHS. What we will get that 2a is equal to 2a plus 2 into square root of a plus g into a minus g. So that implies 2a, you can take the 2 common from the both, what we will get that a plus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So if you can cancel the 2 on the both the sides, then a will become a plus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So this is the one number out of 2 I am calculated one number. Now I will substitute this value in equation 1. So substitute in equation 1, what we will get that? Substitute in equation 1. We get, so what we will get that one? What is the equation number 1? A plus b is equal to 2a. That implies b is equal to 2a minus a. So that implies b is equal to 2a minus, what is the a value? A value is nothing but a plus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So that implies b is equal to 2a minus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So that implies b is equal to 2a minus a is the a minus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So one number is a plus square root of a plus g into a minus g. Another number is a minus square root of a plus g into a minus g. Therefore the two numbers are what is that? A plus or minus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So one number is a plus square root of a plus g into a minus g. Another number is a minus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So see the question number 29 once again, students. If a and g are arithmetic mean and the geometric mean of two positive numbers, so that's why I am taking the two positive numbers. So a, they are already given that arithmetic mean between a and b. And also here one more condition is given. Given a is equal to arithmetic mean between a and b, so automatically arithmetic mean b is nothing but a plus b by 2. So a plus b is equal to 2a. So take this is the equation number 1. Take the 2 to this side, that become 2a is equal to a plus b. So given g, what is the g? Geometric mean between a and b, that is the square root of ab. So g is equal to square root of ab. Take the square, g square is equal to ab. So if g square is equal to ab, already we know that a minus b whole square formula we can written as a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So a minus b whole square is equal to a plus b whole square value is a plus b value is 2a, that is the 2a whole square minus 4 into ab is nothing but a g square. So a minus b whole square is equal to, we can remove the square on this side, you will get the square root on the another side. So square root of 4a square minus 4g square. So a minus b is equal to square root of, we can take the 4 common from the both, 4 into root of a square minus g square, and take this 4 to the outside of the root, it will become 2 into a square minus g square, you can written as a plus g into a minus g. Take that is the equation number 3. So here we know that a plus b, here we know that a minus b. It is easy to calculate a value and b value. So that's why we are calculating a minus b. Okay. So a plus b and a minus b, just add the both 1 plus 3 equation 1 plus equation 3. What we will get that a plus b is equal to 2a, a minus b is equal to 2 into square root of a plus g into a minus g. So just cancel that b values, you will get the 2a, that is equal to 2a plus 2 into root of a plus g into a minus g. So you can take the 2 common here, so you will get that 2 into a plus root of a plus g into root of a minus g. So you can cancel the 2 on the both the sides. A is equal to a plus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So substitute in equation 1 we get, substitute this value in equation 1. So what we will get that a plus b is equal to 2a and b is equal to 2a minus a. So b is equal to 2a minus, what is the a value? A plus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So 2a minus a, it will become the a minus square root of a plus g into a minus g. So therefore the two numbers are, one number is a plus square root of a plus g into a minus g, another number is a minus square root of a plus g into a minus g. See that question, write down the notes and practice that question. Okay. See students once again.